Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's show. My name's Vicki Haspels and I'm the travelling tarot teacher. Just bear with me. I was just a bit slow getting started today. I hope you're all having fun. I am in Adelaide. Let me know that you're here. Jump on board and say hi. I'm also going to do jump the queue, making sure that you can hear me. I'll pop this in the comments. Come and tell me if you want something. Oh, where is it? Come on, that's it. Yep, so you can jump on board. You can say, come and say hi, come and do jump the queue with me. I have got my camping chic, my flannelette shirt on, my best hair. So I'm in the van. Welcome, welcome. So how has your week been? Mine has been pretty awesome. I got to visit some beautiful places around. Normanville was lovely. Adelaide, Rundle Mall, had chocolate at Hague's, all that sort of stuff. So let's start with some comments here. Who do we have? Lynn Marie says hello. Also too, Lynn Marie has happy Easter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely. So let's pull some cards. So I'll just pop you up here. What have we got here? Little chickens. Happy Easter, Lynn Marie. No, of course say Lynn. I won't say Lynn Marie. All right, here we go. So, oh, we got this card here. The 5 of Swords. Look at that bit of overwhelm with this guy, right? Look at him. A little bit hard, harsh. What's happening with you, Lynn? Let me just check in and see for you, because you come on nice and bouncy, and to get the 5 of Swords is a bit harsh, isn't it? All right, let me just check. I'm just tuning into your name, Lynn. I want to see. What's going on for you? I'm thinking that, like, your energy keeps pushing me out to everybody else that's going on here. I'm wondering whether you're it's time to bring that energy back into yourself so that you can start taking care, a bit more self-care there. Because I think life is just actually crowding, you're a bit like harsh, not harsh, but it just feels like everything's crowding in on you, and that everything is your responsibility right now. And it's like, it feels really like it's messing with your mind. Yeah, because when I'm tuning into your energy, it's like you're pushing me out to everybody else and everything else. So self-care would be nice. Let's see. Let me see if I can't pick you out. I know that you should always take the reading that you're given, right? But let's just give you this thing. Can't get a happier one for you. Oh, look, take charge. I can't make it any happier than that. It's about setting some boundaries. So if things are crowding in on you, Lynn, set some boundaries there. It'll be sorry, you're setting boundaries. I shouldn't tell you what to do. You're setting boundaries for yourself. And if things are overwhelming, it's just helping you set those boundaries. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Happy Easter. Ray Louise says happy Easter. Oh, hello, beautiful. Right back at you. Mwah. Let's see. Let's Bella with a reading, and then we'll look at. Yeah, Bella says, can I have a reading, please? Absolutely. And Charmaine's new. Could I please tell me the best way and fastest way to get myself into it? Okay. Got some questions there, but you can jump the queue. I'll pop that in there again. I use Chrome when I'm doing my lives because that's easiest for StreamYard. For any of those alternate ones. So this is for Bella. Bella's got this card here. Another Minds card, another Swords card. So let's just check in with you for this, Bella. I'm going to tune into your energy. Let's see. 7 of Swords. See, 7 of Swords requires a little bit of diplomacy is the word I'm looking for. So being quiet and just listening. So at the moment, you're getting a lot more information by listening rather than jumping in the conversation. And this one always reminds me, or makes me think that not all the information is out just yet, like there are things that you need. So by not jumping in, just by listening to the conversation, you're going to get a lot more given to you than if you're sort of back and forth. So it's that really nice quiet space to be in. And I just, sometimes it comes up when you're a bit wary of everyone around you as well. So by listening, you can pick up on all the cues. So thanks for joining me. Now let's see. Now forget your spammers, I'm sorry. I think I just saw one there. Oh, someone said I'm from Adelaide. Oh, Amy, me too. I'm down at the showgrounds, Amy. I'm just camping down there at the moment. If anyone ever wants to come to Adelaide and is camping, caravan, whatever, the showgrounds are amazing. I can highly recommend them. It's close to everything, nice big spaces, great amenities. Anyway, that's my little plug there. So this is for you, Amy. Oh, look at this card here. We've got 9 of Wands. So let me just tune into that for you. Now, 9 of Wands. I love this card, meaning that you've been sort of, when you get pushed around a lot by life, it's like battered and see how battered you get, batter, like pushing here, pushing there, a lot of needing to like feel like things are out of control. It's simply to help you take charge. It's the last bit before you take charge. It's like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being knocked around by everything. I'm now going to decide what I'm going to take charge of. And this card asks you to hang in there until, because those calm waters are coming. So it's not totally out of control. You will eventually have control, but it's just by being battered around like that a little bit, you can then decide how you're going to move forward. Life gets a little bit like that sometimes, but I hope it becomes easier for you, Amy. I'm not sure. I don't really feel like it's that harsh for you. Let's see. Now, let's see who we got here. Kerry, happy Easter. Hello, Kerry. Welcome, welcome. I'll do a little card for you. Let's see. Okay, I've got some questions coming in. So I'm just looking at your comments. I'd love for you to jump on board and jump to queue. I had the whole show last week. Everyone jumped to queue. You don't have to you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. So Kerry, this is for you. This is about going and getting them, right? So this card here, there's like somebody's coming in to give you a little bit of a nudge or a push in the right direction, someone to inspire you, but they're not going to be around for very long. So they're not going to be there to sort of guide you all the way through it, but they're going to certainly give you a nudge in the right direction. So if you're looking for inspiration around something or someone, there's that information is coming to you. They're coming to you to say, hey, this looks all right. And you're going, I think you're right. And then all of a sudden they're gone like that. And you're going, oh, I'm sure, but am I going to be like, am I going to be okay here? Going to be okay here? And yes, you will be. They just need to come in to show you, and then that direction that you're heading down. So expect to be inspired, but they're not going to hang around for long. Sometimes the men in our life are a bit like that too, or people in our life, and it's the men, but you know what I mean. Like they'll just turn up and go, oh, good time, bang, they're gone. But you know, they're always fun. All right, so thanks for joining me. Now, Laura Lou, happy Easter. Well, happy Easter back to you. I'd love a card, thank you. All righty, this is for you. Just in now. Oh, there we go. And there's Gail's jumped in. Now, Gail, I'll see you in a minute. I'm just doing one for Laura Lou, and I'll bring you on board in a minute. So this is for you. I'm going to tune into you, Laura. Okay. I love it that there's a brilliant idea around you at the moment that's quite sound and quite stable. There's a little tiny bit of a block to get you over, a bit of a one more thing to just overcome. But there's this very sound idea. It could be a new job, new business, but definitely around work and making some money. And I really love it. It's a very like a brand new, very strong, really thought out or thoughtful direction for you. I really like that for you. That's really strong energy, that King of Pentacles, and that's going to help you feel safe and secure within yourself, and also like help you feel more in control. So I've got some people who have jumped the queue. Gail, I'm going to bring you on board. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello,
I'm ready.
welcome.
Hi. How are you?
I'm well. How can I help you tonight, Gail? Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, work.
Work, okay. I can do work. Work was a big theme last week and this week. A lot of clients this week wanting to know about work as well. All right. Now, this is one card. I'm going to tune into your energy first, and then I'll show you the card that I pulled. All right, let's see. I can already, like, sitting in your energy, even just looking at your beautiful face there, I can just see that even when you said to me work, it's like you're bored. You're not inspired at the moment, right?
No.
Okay. No. So having said that, going into your energy when it comes to work, I don't see any big changes or big sort of leaps or shifts for you. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you can't change work. It just means that there's nothing around you that's inspiring you enough to jump ship or go somewhere
Yeah.
else. So that
True.
tells me that it's not, and it's not, that always says to me, it's not really work that's the issue. It'll be
Okay.
something else. You might be putting it to work, right? As in, so I'm going to just see what else there is other than work around you.
Okay.
Now I've got straight away. I don't know if you've got kids or like all of a sudden just kids or time with family. So are you
Okay.
missing that at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's showing me in you've taken me straight there to your future. So
Okay.
it's something about family or kids, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's not so much that it's work. If you're telling me that you're missing time with like loved ones and family and having some fun and being around that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Work will be
Yeah.
much more manageable once
Yeah.
that takes place. Now, because you're showing me the future, it just means that it's not possible right now. Obviously, work is very busy and everything's taking your attention right here, but that's
Yeah.
coming for you. And that's
Okay.
what's going to make work a little bit easier. Yeah?
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah. But let's have a look at the card we've got for you. There's tears around that, but that's actually a leaving card, right? You want to leave.
That's okay.
There's some there's some tears being spilled. So are you having tears at work? I just think that there's not so much toxic stuff happening there, but you just don't want to be there right now. There's
I'm working with women. What
lots
can
of
I say?
emotions going around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Work is not. I really think that spending time with loved ones is going to help you make a decision about work. I'm not
Okay.
saying
Yeah.
work's not on the table or changing work.
Yeah.
It's just that you're missing something else. You're heading towards that. The situation around work won't change right now, but once
Okay.
that's been resolved, once
Yeah.
you're around your loved ones and family, that information is going to come up for you about what to do. So,
Okay. That
yeah,
sounds all right. Yeah, I'm a
all
nurse,
right.
so there's lots of women. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me.
All
Okay,
right. Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Okay, so now we've got Sher. She's chosen to jump the queue. Hi, Sher. How are you?
Hi, Vicki. Happy Easter.
You
How
met.
are you?
Thank you. You messaged me today too. Happy Easter to you too. Thank you so much.
No worries. I would love
So
to
would
have
you
a chat.
Okay, let's see. Anything about anything?
Um, no, I think I would like general card. Anything that
A
pops up.
general card? Okay, let's have a look. First of all, tune into your energy. Still a bit of stress and anxiety around you there, but it's good. It's all in one place, which is not all over the place. So looks like you're managing things right now. Here's your support system. So I get more so like everything that you're looking at with either life or work, and like everything is starting to come into focus. And even though there's still a bit of stress around you, it's all in one place. So it's like you've reduced it down to here. I reckon this is more about finding support around you rather than you actually have the support around you right now. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yes. It's recognizing who it is that is going to help you, or that's going to be your support system, or to be in your corner. I just think when I look at that card, I get a sense of not aloneness, but a bit of isolation around you. So you're either doing it tough, don't have a lot of information around you about how to move forward, and it's about seeking out the right people. The right people are around you.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that work in
I think
terms
it's
of?
work. Yeah, I think it's work. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bit of uncertainty about work.
Yeah. Your stress is all in one place, but I don't see those people around you. It's about looking outside of that now, finding people to give you a bit of a hand. They're
Okay.
there. Yeah, they're there. They're just, it's like you have to turn and look at them.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're quite right. I'm not really happy at work. Yeah, that's
Definitely
really
stress. Yeah.
finding hard to find the support system at work.
Yes. There is something there. It's just it's not in your field of vision at the moment. It's there. It's there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Good luck with
Thank
that.
you.
Let me know how you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me.
No worries.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. Now I've got Tatiana. She's jumped on board. I'm going to bring you on. Hi, Tatiana. How are you?
Hi, Vicki.
How are you going?
Good. How are you? You
I'm
look so
good.
good.
Oh, thank you. I've got my flannelette shirt on. See my camping. So how can I help you tonight?
I was just wondering what's my social purposes and calling. Just want to see what
Okay.
the card gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know, I've always loved whenever I'm tuning into your energy now. You have always the right information when I talk to you or when you talk to people and I listen to what you say. You always pull the right information out for what that person needs. You're so full of knowledge. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So
That
yes.
definitely resonates. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yes. And so like you've got so many skills, you've got mad skills actually that you could set yourself up for anything. But
that's why I want to know.
yeah, even what about even counseling, right?
Counseling.
Yeah. But that's just a thought. I'm not telling you that that's where you're heading. That's just a thought. But this is for you here. All right. So you're stuck at the middle at the moment. Look at this. Stuck at that between responsibilities and obligations.
What's the name of the card?
That's the Eight of Wands. Can you see? Eight of Swords, sorry. Eight of Swords.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's stuck between responsibilities and obligations and things that you think you are responsible for, but you're not. Okay, so there are things around you that you have taken on board as your own. But if you look around, you can actually get rid of those and then you'll have more thinking time for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're like, I think the people would be imposing those things on you though. And you see that they're your responsibility, right? But I really like you for doing, you don't have to be a counsellor, but you could do readings, you could do healings, you know that, but just in a sort of a coaching or advisory sort of way.
You know what I'm doing at the moment? I'm learning numerology in Arcane.
Right.
Yeah, it's a brand new way, and it's really good. My mom is impressed how everything works, and it just matches. And I've met quite a few people who I told about it, and they're also shocked. Yeah. But what do you reckon is my social purpose with the card?
I just think that you have you just have so much to give, as in to give of yourself to other people and have like lots of friends and lots of family and everything around you. But the Eight of Swords is telling you about the responsibilities. You feel responsible for a lot of people around you, and it's imposing responsibility on you. And so it's you feel obligated towards that.
Okay.
So it's about looking at what your obligations really are, as opposed to what's best for you and what's best for them around you.
Okay.
That would be what's holding you back at the moment.
That's a food for thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'll talk to you later. I'll see you when I'm back in Brizzy. Okay.
Yay. Okay. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm going to bring Cerise on now. You ready, Cerise? Cerise has jumped the queue. How are you tonight?
I'm good, thank you.
Do you have a question for me?
I'd like to know how my next 6 months is looking right now. I'm a little bit worried, but I'm trying not to worry and meditate and get my mind off things.
Okay. So let's see. Sometimes you have to, like, not to. The worry can take you on a deep dive if your mind just takes you off somewhere. But sometimes that little bit of anxiety helps keep you ready for opportunities, if that makes sense. So
Yes.
oftentimes trying to meditate it away or affirmate it away or be grateful for something will often take you off track, if that makes sense. Sometimes the discomfort is there to keep us in the moment rather than take us off with the fairies. So that's straight up, I want to say that to you. But having said that, all that anxiety and worry does not help the soul. It does not help to see things clearly. So I've just dropped all the cards. Now I'm going to tune into you next 6 months, right? So that takes us into October, right? Let's see. I'm just checking your heart, looking at your emotions. See, everything at the moment is really tough. It's like you're pushing through. When I check in with your heart, it's like you're pushing through everything at the moment. The next 6 months, a little bit, maybe another couple of months of that. It's like, where you have to push through everything. Everything that comes up at you is really, really difficult. And that it's like, if you have to touch one thing, you have to touch 5 things to sort it out. Now, give it another 2 months of that, but then it eases off, okay? Then after that, it's almost like nothing happens. And it's like, oh, what? What's going on? So whatever's going on in your life at the moment will ease off after a couple of months. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, what am I doing? And it'll feel really weird because this has been your job for so long, like your mindset, and all of a sudden you've got nothing. So I'm not saying it's a good feeling. It is just a numb feeling. So whatever's going on, it's like a big gap has left. So are you expecting somebody to leave or to be away from you in a couple of months' time?
No,
it's like a big gap comes out of your life. Or that you stop something. It's okay. It's like there's a gap there, but then you get a chance to stop. So here we go. This is about healing. He's also a teacher too, like study. There's study around you. I'm not saying you have to go and study, or you're going to be studying for the next 6 months, but this is definitely healing. So this is about, it's a great card. So he is the wise man. He is the healer. He is he's like the bridge between heaven and earth. So he comes through as our sometimes he's portrayed as a priest in the tarot as well, but he's like that bridge between heaven and earth. So that's what's happening for you. It's that getting of wisdom that's coming in, but you already have that wisdom. And so the next 6 months is really all about, I think, stripping back everything that's dragging you, and then after the next couple of give it 2 months and things will feel a lot better. Because he's the healer, he also comes in as a doctor as well. So if there's anything to do with medical, it's going to be the same thing, right? So that you're going to meet the right professional when it comes with that as well. So it'll be, as I said, give it a couple of months and then all of a sudden it's like a gap, and then you'll start to get your head around things and bring that wisdom back in.
That sounds like a sigh of relief. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck with everything. Okay.
Thank you, Vicki.
Okay, let's go back to, I'm going to just be random with the things. Let's see. Glad you continue these connections to people. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Ben. I remember. Yes, I remember doing a reading for you. Thank you so much. I'll do a reading for you now that I've got you on board. Let's see. Ben, this is for you. All freedom. I like that. Let me just tune into your energy with that one. So there's travel as well. I like this for like within your heart. It's like you're yearning for that freedom or yearning for that that this for you, Ben, is your true nature, is that you are a free soul. The Eight of Wands represents you and what you value and who you are and what you strive for. So that freedom, that striving for the clarity and so forth, that's what you always will be your purpose. So if you ever find yourself stuck or bound up, that'll be where you are. It's your if you ever wanted to know how to get out of that, it's because you've lost that freedom, or that freedom to think and be. And I think that because you're such a feeling person, that you'll always find someone who needs that help. But make sure that they're with you, swimming with you, rather than binding you up. Thank you, Ben. Much love to you. Let's see. What we got here? Ray, tips to remove study blocks. My brain has left the building. I'm drowning in uni work, and I'll feel your pain then, my love. Okay, let's see. This is for you, Ray. Let's see. I'm just randomly going through the comments because there's so many there now. If you're still waiting for it, then go to the bottom of the queue and put your question in again. I apologise if I didn't get to you, or you can actually jump the queue if you want to jump on board. I'll pop it in there again. I use Chrome for StreamYard if you get stuck with it, but this is for Ray. Tips to remove study blocks. I'm going to tune into your energy first, Ray, and just see what's going on with your study, or what's creating the blocks around your study. Let me have a look. You've got a lot of old stuff. It's like you're dragging a lot of things around with you at the moment. Your energy is taking me to the past rather than the future. So you're not sitting here in the here and now. Let's see what's going on with that past energy for you. I'll pull a card. Oh, there's your guides. Thank you very much. So the Five of Wands says that every time you touch something, it falls apart. Like you lose something, or the car doesn't start, or you lose your money, or you don't have enough money in your account, or you trip over something, you can't find your shoes in the morning, all that sort of stuff. So it's all the little things that are taking your attention away from your study. And when I sit in your energy, it feels like I should have done this and I should have done that, and I could have done this and I could have done that. So a lot of your stuff is what coulda, shoulda, woulda energy. So I would say there's a brilliant, I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it up on my Facebook page if you like. There is it's not available anymore. It's called it was called a Nature Luster program by Stacey DeMarco, the Modern Witch. There is a portion of that's called it's a 20-minute once a week mindfulness walk. So Ray, I'm going to find that and pop it up on my website in the next couple of days, just the words of it. I'll attribute it to Stacey DeMarco. It's her program. But I was going to make a nice little audio or video for it. But have a look at it. I think that you're studying, because you're dragging yourself along with the shoulda, woulda, couldas. It'll bring you back to here and now and make things clearer for you about who can help you and to keep your mind nice and clear. It's about the mindfulness now for you. And yeah, I feel your pain. My daughter used to have that as well. Okay, good luck with all of that. Now let's see. We've got Melinda. Hi, Melinda. Would love a card tonight, please. Oh, actually, Melinda, I'll just do you next. I'll bring on first of all Lisa. She's jumped the queue. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Sorry, I didn't spot you there for a minute. How can I help you?
Good. Oh, just like, I suppose, general reading for the next 6 months, see anything's coming up or whatever.
Oh, 6 months? Okay, let's see. I'm going to tune into your energy first and I'll pull a card for you. Let's see. I see you've got lots of like this real, I would call it Page of Wands energy, like this real go get 'em, I want to do something, but you don't really have a direction in you. Does that make sense? Like your mind is going 20 to you're trying to land on something, because I can feel it in your heart. It's like you're pushing yourself forward. You're very excited, lots of motivation in you, but don't know where to land it. And I really like that. It's not fun because it mucks with the mind, but so you're heading towards something to bring something new into your life, something creative, something for you. It doesn't always have to be anything big or, you know, this is my soul path or my soul journey. It's just that life is actually starting to pick up, and it's like it's moving along a lot quicker than what it has been. And it's a rising excitement that's inside of you. So that means loving life a little bit more. Everything tastes better, everything looks better. And it's just like a real enthusiasm that's building up inside of you. Do you feel that, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on starting up a business with animal communication and healing.
Oh, there you go. See, but you don't know where to land it just yet. Is that right? Like I can feel,
Yeah,
I can feel the excitement here in your heart, right? It's just, where do I put it? Where do I go? Where do I put it? So give it a little bit, because it's actually all that energy is formulating around you to keep you on your toes, so that you will see the opportunities when they come your way. It's just, if you don't have all the steps in front of you at the moment, it's simply because one will turn up, then the next one will turn up. If you have it all worked out at the moment, you might not do anything about it, but it's the right people and the right things turning up at the right time, and that enthusiasm is going to keep you sort of focused. But here we go. So you might still have to do a little bit of part-time work or some sort of extra work to bring the bucks in while you're setting that business up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yep.
So here, sometimes this one turns up, it's part-time work as well. So it doesn't mean to say that you have to give up one thing to do another thing. It's just that you might still need to support yourself with something small until that business is up and running. But I like the idea of animal communication and healing. I've had a couple of people in my clients that have come along in the last couple of weeks that have done this, maybe last month or so, that are talking about the same thing. So I really love that idea. There's not enough of that out there, and so many people connect with their animals so strongly and they love them so much, but they also too miss that. When the emotions are so involved, we miscommunicate with our animal friends as well. We so need animal communicators with us and healers with us. So I wish you all the best with that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. But just, keep an eye on that. That excitement is right there. So it's moving you in the right direction, right? So everything is spot on for you. Just keeping an eye open. Okay. Happy Easter. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, let's just go randomly with a comment. No, I was going to do Melinda first. Sorry, Melinda, I nearly forgot you there. Here's a card for you, my love. And I'm going to randomly go through the comments. How am I going? Good. Just looking at the time. I've had time traveling. Oh my God, because of all the daylight saving and everything. I've just traveled across, I don't know, I think about 4 different time zones in the last month. My head's done in. I've had to buy an app so I can keep it alignment with the times. Now, this is for you, Melinda. Oh, look at this. We've got Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to tune into your energy for this one. Let me just see. Knight of Pentacles, he talks about like slow and steady wins the race and building things up slowly. I want to go with, I went straight into you. I think this is not to do with work. This is more to do with like because it's Pentacles, like the physical body, perhaps for you. Let me just tune in. I went straight to health. Now let me have a look. So, just if it's anything to do with health, or like whether it's eating or like moving forward in the physical world, this tells me that everything is moving forward in a good direction. It also tells me that it's building up stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So it means that you're not going to go backwards. You're heading in the right direction. It's just going to take a little bit longer than you anticipated. That's all. So just stick with it. Everything's heading in the right direction. Everything's good. And it's like trying to hurry it along or try to rush it is not going to do your head any good. So I got distracted. Somebody was outside with some music. I can't do music and readings at the same time. All right. So thank you, Melinda, for joining me tonight. I now have Kayla, who's jumped the queue. I'm bringing you on board, Kayla. How are you?
Hi, I'm not sure if you can hear me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, excellent. My mic was being a bit funny, but yes.
Oh, is it?
Thank
No,
you.
good. So how can I help you tonight?
Just seeing if anything comes through.
Just a general one?
Mainly about my daughter and my even possibly my relationship I'm in.
Okay. I'll tune into your energy first. Okay. My very first thing that came in was, if you've got any doubt, then there's something to doubt. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
this is about the relationship, right? And I'll have a look at your daughter. But if there's anything to doubt, that's because you're questioning something. So that means, what is it? If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, right? It doesn't have to be anything wrong. If you're not comfortable, then you're not comfortable. However, that doesn't mean to say that there's anything. I don't get you jumping out of anything at the moment. It's just you are not sure. You're not trusting your intuition or your instincts. Something doesn't feel okay, or something feels a little bit sort of off. And that doesn't mean to say there's anything wrong. It just means that you're not feeling quite comfortable. So there'll be a miscommunication around something, and talking it out is going to be really helpful if you can. But I get more so, for me, this is more about your intuition is spot on. You're connected through the heart, that's spot on. It's now removing any doubt about what your mind is telling you that it could be, as opposed to what's actually happening. I don't get a super happy thing happening here. So, I'm not going to run off and say everything's going to be great or everything's really awful. It's just that you're not feeling, your psychic awareness is like on high alert, and you're not really sure that what you're getting and what you're thinking it is are on the right track. So does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Now I'm gonna just on your daughter. I've got your daughter now at age around about maybe 5. How old is she now?
She's 13.
Okay, let me just have a look at. So when she was 5, that was like a turning point for her, or she's going through something now. She's letting go something that happened to her when she was 5, right? Does she have blonde hair? I've got blonde hair.
No, she's got quite dark hair.
Who's the blondie then?
Oh, well, I've only got the one child at the moment.
Okay. That's really weird. I'll let that go. That doesn't always have to mean anything. Okay. Let me just have a look. I've got somebody who's like, with your daughter, I've got somebody who's lovely. I've got sweet, but that 5-year-old, maybe the blondie is like a message for me. Like, you got that really sort of sweet, lovely, like carefree sort of feeling.
Yeah.
That is now coming back into her life. Okay. So where 5, that last time that you saw that with her, or that sort of freedom, and now that's going to be enhanced and much nicer, but lovely, beautiful energy. Okay, thank you. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Now, who've got here? Connie. Hi, Connie. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, not too bad.
Okay.
Got a question about my mind and my body. I don't understand what's going on at the moment.
With your mind and your body? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What am I? I might just put that onto mute for a minute, and then I'll talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to talk to you so that I don't have that background noise, Connie, and then I'll bring you back on board in a minute. So I've got in your, I'm just checking in with your heart. See, straight away, okay, I'm going to bring you back on board. Straight away, I've got that, like your, all of this anxiety sits right here. I've got sitting right in the heart area here. So it's like a ball. All of your attention is going here. All of your body's energy is going here. So you're not really connecting with the world, if that makes sense. So it's like your aura is really pulled back in, or your attention is really pulled back in here. So mind and body is probably quite frazzled out there because there's no connection with everything over here. Now, if you're asking, as soon as you said that to me, I automatically went, I can't think of anything, and my body's just like tight like this. If that's the case, if everything is uncomfortable in your life at the moment and nothing's actually lining up, that means that your soul has had a shift and that the mind and body is catching up. So you've had a belief or a value shift in your life. You've let go of something. But it's that because old conditioning is still sort of around, until you feel safe enough to let that old conditioning go, your mind is going to be a little bit sort of, and the body will just be tense all the time and they're out of whack with each other. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense. I just recently had some healing for abandonment issues.
Yeah. So you would have had a spiritual shift there. Now it's letting go the old way of thinking, and that'll be why. I've had a couple of healings lately, and the same thing has happened. I always have a bit of a dive, a health spiral after I've had a healing, a couple of sometimes. So the same thing will happen to me. So here we are. This is about the Lovers, which is about choices. So your mind. Let's look at the mind, body, and the soul. So it's about what you're going to give attention to right now. The Lovers represents choices, but when looking at the three ladies in that card, I'm going to look at mind, body, soul. All of those women represent those three different things, right? So this is telling me that that's a little bit split. They're not lined up at the moment. So if you want to, you've just had a soul healing. If you want to, then work with your body. You will only work solely on the body. And if you then want to work on the mind, you work on the mind. But it doesn't seem to me that all can be done together. So whatever day it is and however you feel, if it's the mind that's being frazzled one day, then that's where you'll be focusing. But if your mind is frazzled, there's no use working on the body because that's not going to help, yeah? So if your mind is sort of racing and you think, I'm going to go exercising because that's going to be good for my mind, that may not actually be the thing. You might have to do something else.
Meditation.
Yeah, or mindfulness, something like that. And if your body's feeling a bit tight, then meditation's not going to help. You might actually have to do something with food or, things like that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, let's have a look at, they're going to randomly go back to the comments. Here we go. Okay. I've got a few interesting questions down there. So here we've got, Cheryl says, can I have a card? Yep. Here we go. Oh, this is the second time Four of Wands has turned up. Let me just tune into your energy. Now, let's have a look. Okay. Let's see. Cheryl, Four of Wands. Actually, like the Four of Wands usually means like people around, support system, things like that, being celebrated. And I get like a gap around you, Cheryl. So you might have all those people around you, everyone's telling you how great you are or celebrating how great you are, but you've got like a gap or a void around you. You might not be feeling it. That might be you might be feeling like a bit of a lapse or a disconnect from your friends, that suggests to me that like that won't be there for very long. That's that's like a soul shift or a spiritual shift. I was going to pull another card to go with that for you. Oh, that's it. There's that shift. That's just confirming the shift. You're just releasing some stuff, some old beliefs around you. You're deciding how you want to move forward. So oftentimes when that happens, there'll be a little bit of a disconnect between us and our loved ones. But the Four of Wands is just telling me that nobody's gone too far. You're well loved. So thank you for joining me. Now let's see. I've got some interesting ones here. What's this one here say? Is anyone influencing my mom? Okay. And why? That's an interesting question. Let me just tune in. I've got this card here. Look at that. The devil. So somebody's interfering, definitely. This suggests that there's interference around, and it's not the nicest. Somebody is playing around there. However, if there is influence or undue influence around things, it can, because it's the devil card that's influencing that, it can be deflected, it can be pointed out. The devil is not an evil thing or a malevolent thing, as in it's a fixed point. The devil just means that somebody's coming in saying, you know what, I'm going to poke holes in your story, I'm going to poke holes in your life. And so you can use the devil to say, well, okay, this isn't actually working in my life. And if that person doesn't trust me, or if this person is interfering, then you can decide whether you want to have them in your life or not. So I would say that there's somebody influencing around with your mum, definitely. But also too, this is now an opportunity for you to say, well, this is who I am, and to bring yourself out from behind that devil information. Because the devil is just a trickster, right? So it's about like owning who you are and then bringing that part of you forward. Nobody can get you after that, and no one can be what do you call it, manipulating you. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's have a look. Who else we got here? This is Melissa. Oh, Madeline. May I have okay. Anything would be appreciated. All those pleases in there. All right. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, I've got one appointment available tomorrow if anyone wants to come and see me for a reading or a healing. I'm just reading every Mondays from now on while I'm traveling. So now let's see. This is for you, Madeline. Oh, we got the star card. Look at this. So this is just saying, I'm going to just tune into your energy for this one. Just bear with me. Okay, so there's like there's a swing away. Every time you feel like you're on track, you swing away from it. It feels like you're swinging away from it, and you're being distracted by something that is out of sorts in your life. And then all of a sudden you get back on track again. Oh yes, this is where I'm heading. And then you get sort of not distracted, but brought to the attention that this is needing sorting out. So you're not losing hope. Please don't think that it's not working out. So as the more you move towards your goal, it's actually in the road of that goal. And until those things are sorted out, the star won't turn into the sun. When the star turns into the sun, that means it's all coming together. But the star is still leading you. Leading you on your way. So don't lose your wish or your hope for your future, because it's still out there. All those sort of little things that distract you are just ways or opportunities to move things out of the way so that you can actually get there. The fact that the star is there is good news. All right, so thanks for joining me. Now, who we got here? I hope you're all still there. Oh, for some reason it threw me out. Okay, let's see. Still got people here. Yep. Alrighty, where are we? May I have a card, please? This is for Karen Barker. Thanks for joining me, Karen. All right, let's have a look. Don't know what happened with that. Everything threw me out. All right, so this is for you, Karen. May I have a card? What's ahead for me? Thank you. I'm going to tune into your energy first. Let's see. Oh, look at this. So, what's ahead for me? See, he's very authoritarian, isn't he? Look how strict he is. Let's have a look. What a weird night. Okay. Sorry about that. That threw me, it being thrown out of the studio. Right, this is for you, Karen. Let me get my Zen back on. Ready? Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, great. Okay, all right. So the next couple of months for you, this guy's going to be influencing you, right? So anything that needs to be sorted out, he's going to kick ass with that. That means that you'll have all the authority that you need to sort everything out. See his thought cutting through everything. So if you're fit, it's a really strong, really detached, kick ass, I'm going to do this. And I have a feeling that that's not normally how you move, there's a lot of things to sort out over the next couple of months, and he's actually going to help you do that. So whatever it is that you are dealing with, it's going to be straight down the line, follow the rules, all the answers are there, and it's going to be very, very clear. Nobody's going to be able to touch you. You go. I think even if you've got stuff that doesn't turn up, I'd be throwing it in the pot in the next couple of months, because we're going to get done like that. Okay, let's see, who else do we have here? Another Karen. Let's see. Another card, please. Why can't I sleep? Karen, why can't you sleep? I'm going to tune into your energy. Let's have a look. Why can't you sleep? I'm going to bring, where is he? Over here. Has everyone met Trevor? So Trevor is my proxy monkey. If anyone asks me anything to do with, here's my proxy when I do healings, or if I need to connect to somebody a little bit deeper. So I'm not getting anything around your aura or soul energy. So I'm just going to tune into your body. So Trevor helps me do that. When I worked face to face, hands-on healing was always the best thing. So that's what Trevor is, the second best thing. So I can tune into that. Karen, what's bothering you with sleep? I wonder if you're waking up, it's not so much that, it's like you're waking up early in the morning. It's that, is it the witching hour, right? What do they say, 3 o'clock or something like that? Or very light sleeping. All right, so what's going on there? I'm not picking up anything malevolent or woo-woo too much. But I'm going to pull a card for you. My first thought is that it's like spirit energy. Sometimes when I'm having trouble sleeping like that, it'll be spirit energy waking me up all the time. Those messages that want to come through. But this is for you. Okay, so this is about clear mind. It's about clearing your mind. So your I feel like that the mind is so clear, for that spirit connection, or those spirit messages that are coming through, that they'll wake you up at that time in the morning. I get more of a wake up rather than not sleeping at night or not getting to sleep at night. See that color, that teal color? That's the higher self. That's the connection to the higher self. Now let's ask for a solution for you, or a strategy for you when it comes to that. If you've got a nice crystal, see, moonstone might actually help you, but I like more if you're having trouble sleeping and it's dreams and things, not dreams, but like that spirit energy, could even be dreams. Smoky quartz is really good. I always find smoky quartz is the very best for and you can put it underneath your bed or under your pillow, and until like leaving it there and cleansing it every day or every full moon, however you like to cleanse your crystals, and that'll help you with your sleeping. Give it a go anyway. It can't hurt, but there's nothing coming through to say it's this or it's that. It's just the very first thing that popped in, and like it didn't come through as a psychic message, just came straight into my head, was that you're getting psychic messages early in the morning. It's waking you up. Okay, so thanks for joining me. Now let's see. Oh, there you go. 3 o'clock all the time. Thank you for confirming that. Yes. Okay, now what's Karen saying? Oh, you're welcome. Well, you're welcome. Now this is Shakti. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Oops. Well, Shakti, let's have a look. We're having a card throwing on the floor moment. I think that let's have a look at that for you. Right. Throwing cards on the floor. That means that everything is scattering at the moment. Everything's all over the place at the moment. I'm thinking, Shakti, are you a card reader? All right. Straight up, right? Straight up. Either card reading or get into card reading. Oh, I'm going to upsell here now talking about that. Come and do my course in May. I've got I have my details on my website, Tarot Reading School or VickiHaspels.com. Also to sign up for my newsletter. Come and see me on Meditation Thursdays. I do have to finish up in a minute, but Shakti, I'll be doing cards. If you're not a card reader, or there's your guides. If you're not reading cards or getting into psychic readings, that'll be really helpful for your soul and your journey right now. Oh, look at this here. Remember we had the devil come up earlier about interfering or influencing. In this one, Shakti, it's about having some fun. So this is about you indulging yourself right now. I really think that either you're feeling guilty about indulging yourself, or you need to indulge yourself more and feel guilty more. So get stuck into it. Do the things. If I said to you card reading and I'll pull the devil out, that you might have a feeling that that card reading is sort of, oh, I shouldn't really be doing that, but I really love it. Or psychic readings. It's not. That's a natural part of who we are. And when you don't have to be a card reader to be a card reader. You can do psychic readings for yourself to enhance your life. That's really the best thing that's ever happened for me, is that when I started doing readings, it made my life better, simpler, and I was able to live my life like in a full way. It's not because I want to go out and do readings for everybody. It makes me a better person and makes my life a lot better as well. So even if you just do it for yourself, come along and join. Okay. If you want to do it for yourself, come and do meditation with me on a Thursday night. If you want to be a practitioner, come and learn with me. We always have a great time. I've got the next course coming up in May. Meditations every Thursday night. You can come and work with me, and we do readings and practice and that as well. I have to go. Look at that. I'm so sorry if I've missed you out. Come and see me next Sunday, or come and do a reading with me. But I do have to say goodbye now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you all.